Good morning. Just got done doing the All Children's 5K charity run. It was my first 5K in, several years. I think the last race that I did was November of 17. It was a half marathon and I about killed myself. Lack of training. The point of why I wanted to do a post today is to talk about how today doing this 5K, I've been running a little bit, not as much as I used to by any means, but out there doing the race, I ran without headphones, just kind of trying to be with myself and understanding like what my body was feeling and where my mind was at. And at the start line, my friend Carrie, who was the one that talked me into doing the race with her, we're at the start line and I realized that I didn't have my running watch with me, which was kind of funny because I used to be so addicted to kind of checking in and seeing where my pace was and what was going on, where I was at in the race. And so instead of being upset about that, which is something that would have been a problem for me before, I just kind of laughed it off and said, well, okay, I guess I'm just running with how my body feels today. And that's exactly what I did. I did turn on a running app that was on my phone in my pouch, just in case I did get in my head too much and needed to know where I was. I did not look at it once. I simply just ran and went with how I felt, and I did not have a stellar performance by any means, but I had a good run that felt healthy to me and my mind was in all of the right places. Anytime that I started to get to a point in the run where I was thinking that something hurt or I felt like I was breathing too hard or any of those discomfort things that happen anytime that you do run, for most of us, even people that have been running for a long time, I just simply kept telling myself that, okay, yeah, there are things about this that don't feel great right now, but my mind is way more capable of anything that, or my body's more capable of what my mind thinks that it is. So, a lot of times our mind gets going on us and says, oh, you can't do this, or this is too hard, or this hurts, or that hurts, or just walk, you'll get there anyways. You have all these excuses that start going through your mind. Your body's okay, and you just have to be able to remind yourself and to tell your mind, your ego, whatever it is, to shut up. Like, you've got this. This is not hard. You're more than capable of it. Just be with it. Feel it. The other practice that I like to do when I run is when I start to have something that hurts or I get in my head too much about something, it's just smile. And just that simple fact of like putting a smile on your face when something is kind of sucky at the moment, it just changes your whole being, your whole outlook, your whole feeling. So hopefully you might find a couple of those tips useful, and had a great time at the race. We were out there at 7 o'clock and finished up pretty quickly. Had a post-race snack and water, and then I went to my favorite coffee shop in St. Pete, Grassroots Kava House. They have like really awesome nitro coffee, and then of course a little kratom afterwards too to get some creativity going on this lovely Saturday. Have a beautiful day, friends. Be well.